Hey, welcome back. This is the morphing navigation tutorial video number 4. So this is exactly where we left. So in this video we will be working on this logo and the navigation icon animation, right? So let's do it. Okay, so we need to animate our logo first, right? So in the logo, before we touch the logo, okay, let's do the logo first. So we need to add a transform property and value in there. Okay, so transform rotate y like 360 pixels degree, not pixels, degree, because it's rotating. So now that we have put the transform property in there and value in the logo, let's see how it looks. Nothing happens, right? Let's put minus 360 degree. Nothing happens because to animate anything, yeah, rotate, or let's also do no, it's let's put it like this. To animate anything in CSS, you need to have three things basically. I'll make a tutorial of the CSS3 3D animation mastery. I'll add a tutorial on that just for this, maybe. Yeah. So what is the concept here is that we want to animate this logo while it comes from this state to open state. So how to do it, how to achieve this? So the way we want to achieve this is that to add the transform property and value in the logo itself, right? But also we need to add a property called transform style. Okay, so transform style should be preserve 3D. So basically any element or item we want to animate with the 3D effect, we need to add this property, transform style property and value, preserve 3D value in that specific element of the website. Okay, that where we want our 3D effect be applicable to. All right, so we want our 3D logo should rotate 360 degree as it's been clicked, and it goes from this state to this state. We want it to flip. So why is it not working? Because still we need to do two more things. So we need to add the navigation, which is the canvas of the whole area, is the canvas. Okay, so if you take the navigation property and value, the selector as a canvas, you need to put the canvas a perspective. Okay, so we need to add this property called perspective, like 800, perspective 800. Okay, so it's the width and height of the, I mean it's the 3D dimension of the canvas. Okay, let's check it. Still nothing happens because we will add the WebKit version of this. Let's do it. WebKit, then perspective 800. Okay, all right, I know why it's not working. I'm just getting in there, just be patient. Also we need to add a WebKit version of this. WebKit, and then this property. Let's save. So if we now if we go back to the jQuery open logo class, navigation open, when the navigation is open, the logo should have some value in there, transformation value. Okay, so let's add it. Transform rotate y 0, so it will be rotating from 300 minus 300 degrees to 0 degree. Let's do it. All right, there we go. That's our beautiful logo flipping in no time. So that was the concept, to add the parent element, the uh, the canvas. That means that the thing that holds everything. Okay, so count it as a canvas. So count the navigation area as a canvas, which will have this property and value. Perspective, it must contain this value. The property parent element must contain this perspective value. Okay, so for example, if we put like 300, perspective dimension will be different. You see, let's make it smaller, 100. There we go. You get the idea, right? It's the view of the perspective of the animation. So 800 seems to be the right viewpoint for the animation to occur. Okay, right? So it's working as it should be, precisely. Right. Okay, excellent. So moving on, now we need to add the animation functionality in our navigation item, right? So it is, when it is in the default mode, it will be like 3 bars, and when it is in the open mode, it will have a cross or closing icon or any kind of icon you want. Okay, so in this case I'm going to add these transforms to cross. Okay, so let's do it. So now that we have fixed the logo, and then we need to add the navigation bars specifically. So not the navigation icon, we need to work on this navigation icon, top bar, middle bar, and bottom bar. And for that we also need to have, let's do it fast. So we want our navigation bar. So basically we also need to have, we don't need this preserve 3D in there, because we will not be flipping it. Okay, so we will not be rotating it, but we will be change the translate position. For that we don't need that preserve 3D property and value. Okay, so let's put like transform let's put transform rotate for 45 degree DEG. All right, so it's like that. So it's rotated 45 degree, right? All right, so we want it to happen when it goes here in the open mode. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's get back to the navigation open area where the jQuery functions are there. So when the navigation is open, we want our top bar to have some property and value, which is the transform. Okay, as well as let's put 0 in here. So in the default position it will be like this, and when in the open position it will be like this. Okay, it will rotate to 45 degree. All right, exactly was precisely what's happening in there. That's exactly what we want, so we just have to make it pretty. That's it. Also, let's give the background color back so that we can see and work on this, because we want to keep the bar within this uh, violet space, right? Okay, moving on. So to do that smoothly, we need to add the transition property from there and add it in the top bar area. There you go. Now it's smoothly rotates 45 degree angle, which is good. All right, moving on, let's get back to the navigation open top bar mode. So when it is in the open mode, it should be like that, but from the top it will be like 10 pixels so that it stays within the area. 10 pixel, let's put 20. Okay, let's put 21. There you go, precisely. All right, in the right position. Okay, excellent. So let's add the transition property. We're taking it from the top bar. Okay, so let's take this transform and transition property and values and add it to the middle bar and the bottom bar as well, but change the bottom bar to not in here but in the open mode. When the navigation opens, we need to change the property and value here. Okay, so copy this, paste it in here. Let's do that. Let's do the middle bar. Middle bar is also rotating. We don't want that. Okay, so what we want is that when the navigation is open, the middle bar goes from 55 pixels with its width goes to 55 pixels to 0 pixels. Okay, 0, so it will be practically be hidden. All right, also we want to have a translate property in there. Translate x to 0%, 0. We're almost there. We also need to have a opacity and visibility hidden property in there in the actual middle bar in here. Okay, we also need to add that to when it opens, navigation open. Not in the original default position but in here, so we need to get back to that position, middle bar. We just need to remove it. We don't need to add it in here. Let's save the file. Let's see. Okay, so let's animate the bottom bar. So let's change the name, bottom bar to rotate minus 45 degree. So let's check it. Okay, width should be we should not be specifying width in here. And we don't want these to be in the top bar. We kept it in the wrong place. Okay, so we need to put the opacity option to the middle one. Okay, so in here. All right, there you go, we're almost there. And the width should be, for the bottom bar, 55 pixels, because in the default position it is 35 pixels wide. So there we go. Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to achieve, and there it is. And we can also notice on the middle bar, it fades out, it hides and becomes 0 pixel, but we want that to happen in the middle. Okay, so what we want is that translate to, let's put 50 pixels, let's see, there we go. If we slow the animation in there, then we'll find out that what's happening. For the middle bar, let's put, so you can see it's going there. Okay, let's put like 40 pixels. All right, almost there. 30, and top should be 22. For the middle bar, we want to make it precise. All right, okay, that's it, it's working precisely. All right, so let's get back to the middle bar and change this milliseconds to 800 milliseconds, and that's it. Now we have perfect morphing navigation icon. Let's remove the background here, so let's check it. Excellent, beautiful. So this video was about this, to animate the logo and transform the navigation icon. So there we go. Now we have achieved it without any flaw. How cool and beautiful is that? So now let's do that. Let's in the next video, so let's finish up this video. So in the next video we will be adding the transformation effect in the navigation item and in the social icon. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for being here. I will catch you in the next video. Stay tuned.